What's up, Slouch Gang? Today we're talking about net neutrality. If you don't know what net neutrality is a regulation that was in place in the United States that forced internet service providers to give equal service to all websites and all users of their internet service that they provide. So, to break it down into layman's terms, I'm an internet service provider. Before the government, I'm not really, but for example, if I'm a internet service provider, under net neutrality, the government is requiring me to give everybody who uses my service and all websites that are under my service the same speed of internet, the same price. If I give you $60 a month for your internet at your house, you get all the websites included under that. And that's a requirement by law under net neutrality. With net neutrality dissolved, now I have the choice as a internet service provider. Okay, if I know Facebook is a more popular website, I can now charge more money for my clients to use Facebook. Or I could charge Facebook more money to be listed or to be available under my internet service. Now, all examples aside, my opinions on net neutrality is that net neutrality before it was dissolved was kind of un-American. If you think about it in the way that the founding fathers would have thought about it, the internet is not some place. Sure, the internet itself is a outlet for First Amendment, and that's what a lot of people have been arguing, is that dissolving net neutrality is going to damage freedom of speech. Well, freedom of speech doesn't mean that, say for example, you want everyone to be able to hear your free speech, so you put it on the internet. Well, if you're in a big crowd, you can't say that someone has to come give you a free megaphone because everybody in this crowd is not going to be able to hear what you have to say if you don't have a megaphone. And you can't say that, oh, this company has to charge the exact same amount for the megaphone to every person in every city in America. Obviously, if you're at a rally, if you're at some kind of, protest or something, if someone were to sell you a megaphone there, it would be worth more because there's more people who are going to be wanting megaphones there. Same concept applies to net neutrality, or the lack thereof. If an internet service provider wants to charge Facebook more to use Facebook simply because they know Facebook is going to be more profitable, or maybe not Facebook, for example, let's say Instagram. Instagram's very popular nowadays. Facebook, maybe not so much. Snapchat, very popular. So if an internet service provider were to want to charge these two, websites more to let the internet that they provide to their customers have that in access, they are allowed to do that. It's an infringement on their rights it's an infringement on the internet service provider's rights for the government to say, hey, you are legally required to give people basically Facebook included in the price. Every website is the same price. Well, every website uses different amounts of data as far as I'm concerned. Like, I don't know 100%. I'm not a computer person to know everything about computers, but the gist of it is that you can't tell somebody that they have to give you a service. That's completely unconstitutional. It's 100% up to the it's 100% up to the internet service provider whether or not they want to charge X amount of dollars for X service, be it Facebook, be it social media, be it even YouTube, for example. We're on YouTube right now. And to break it down even further, I would go as far as to say that net neutrality was implemented in a scandalous way in the first place. It was kind of done under closed doors, and nobody really even heard about net neutrality until they heard that it was going away. Before net neutrality was a thing, we never had problems at all. I think it's getting blown way out of proportion. I don't think anything bad is going to happen after net neutrality's gone, officially gone, and it's out of here, because I know it's going. They already voted on it. I don't think anything bad is going to come from this. Internet service providers like Comcast and AT&T and Verizon, all these weird different companies, they know better than to piss off their customers. They're not idiots, because they know if they do something to piss off their customers, say AT&T fucks up, the first thing that's going to happen is that Verizon's going to step in and say, "Oh wow, AT&T is doing this. We don't, come to us." And then bam, all of AT&T customers are going to go to Verizon. And that's just how a free market works, folks. You don't have problems when you allow competition, because when somebody acts like a dipshit, someone else who comes in and acts correct takes things over. You know, the same thing applies to everything in life, whether it's women, whether it's politics, whether it's money. If you act like a clown, people are going to associate with someone who is not you, and that's just common sense. So, in summary, net neutrality was bad. I'm glad it's gone. Nothing's really going to change from it. You can calm down, and I'm not going to get too much further into that. I hope you liked the video today. If you want more political themed videos, leave a comment down below. Make sure you give me a subscribe, thumbs up, all that. You guys have been doing great. I'm gaining subscribers. I'm getting all kinds of shout outs, people commenting on my videos. Even the ones that I thought were terrible, I got people telling me I did a great job. So it's good to see that. And I hope you guys like this one. And other than that, have a good day. Peace out. And stay safe out there, because it is dangerous.